1999, I think it was never really, I never thought about what the end would look like. I didn't think there would be this much fanfare. As a matter of fact, I did everything I could to walk away without any fanfare. But
Nope, not happening.
I fully 100% appreciate everybody who's here. For me, policing has really always been about creating change. When I joined policing in 1999, we didn't have this term of social justice. We weren't talking about transparency and accountability in policing. We weren't talking about community policing. But those are the ideas I had that later end up becoming terms, like popular terms that we just throw out there. I know for me, policing is not about just law enforcement. It's really about engaging with people, regardless of what the circumstances are. As someone who started off as a social worker, I know firsthand that a lot of the people that police engage and interact with, they end up in those situations based on socioeconomic conditions for the most part, right? And as a social worker, I used to walk into people's homes and I would see young people who were 8, 9, 10, and already at that age could forecast what their future is going to be. I think law enforcement, for what it's worth, social justice, for what it's worth, is bigger than policing, that we have to address those issues at the forefront. One of the things I always say is that if a young person commits a crime, we decide that we are going to incarcerate them. We never say there's not enough money, right? We never say there's not enough money to spend to incarcerate somebody for $100,000. But at the same time, we always lack the means and the ability to invest in young people at the early stages of their lives. If we're going to fix this thing that we call crime, that everybody battles with, dysfunction, whatever it is that you want to call it, we have to invest in young people. We have to invest in families, not on the back end when they unfortunately hurt somebody generally who is somebody from their communities, but at the forefront. So I know I'm walking away from policing. I'm not walking away from engaging and dealing with some of the social issues we deal with. I just felt I was at a point in my career where this was no longer sustainable. As much as I love community, it was no longer fulfilling to me, not in the uniform. So by walking away, I know there are people who have the ability, who are going to carry that baton, who are going to do it much better than I did, who would engage with a lot more people than I did, and who are going to stand here at some point and walk away having substantially changed the trajectory of policing and law enforcement. So thank you. I'm going to be around if there's ever anything I can do to support anybody here, especially the young people who have some concerns about what policing looks like, what their role is in policing, or maybe please reach out to me, because if we all walk away from this thing, this law enforcement field, from policing, from community engagement, then it'll be to our detriment. So please continue to show up, continue to support each other, continue to do the community work, and hopefully in another 5, 10, 15, 20 years, we will not continue to have these conversations. Right? So thank you. I'm here. I'm still here for the community.
We love you!